With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Home trips right. Set.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
What's that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. Nice job finding the seams. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He got his man complete. That's Judy. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Allen is going to give it to Cook, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 5.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Injured player on the field, and that indeed is Josh Allen. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready? COVID-19.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will score! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That is
job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch, and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go lion. Set. Grenade. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's going to be good for Chargers. First down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Grenade. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. This is Cook, and a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Buffalo.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Kentucky. Ray Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, scoop.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. That's his kick. Is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
14. Chargers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Herbert now on 1st down. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, ram. Set, go.
Here's Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gonna get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 6-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Ram. Set. Let's go. Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
5-9. Set.
Now Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Baylor tight. Set. Let's go.
Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead. But instead,
that is hot. What a job on the scramble. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a cold word, yeah. People in my coat, really hungry. Trying to give me some money. So I pack this up. I'm turning down on this side like he had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you plan on you troll.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Over the middle and caught by Judy. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big time play there for Buffalo. That gains an even 60 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Now pass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
5-9.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's in! Matt McConkey! Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
580! 5 wide. It's out!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
on 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. From the gun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
56.
On play action, Allen moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Buffalo.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Play action now, and here's Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. The ball's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Pass brought in by Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. First and 10.
Hey, home. Ready? Half. Look up.
A run up the middle with Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Benjamin St. Just there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
319. Good shot.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this one in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
380. Run. Hey, ram. Set. 5. Wide 80.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, L.A.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
Baylor tight.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Truly to two. There for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. He's going to have a 1st down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen will give this to Davis. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going on first down is Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll let it go deep left sideline. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Cook. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Look out!
On third down, here's Davis. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 14.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one complete right side to Harris. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Herbert. Into space at the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Now it's Herbert. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing, Herbert. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Throwing now is Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Harris. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Chargers 20. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
He'll run. It's Davis. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Bring it, Cowboys.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
30-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
14 more yards.
5-9.
That's another.
Herbert to the air again. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Marion Hampton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
That is caught. What a throw. David Njoku. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
27.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady, ready?
A run with Davis. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll go again with Davis. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down. Here's Davis. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Chargers 33.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.